Thank you. Hello, wonderful good morning to everyone. I think, well, being always the first is a little bit difficult, a little bit of a challenge. So don't be shy. I'm not going to ask you questions about what I'm going to introduce. You can also take the first rows. Normally, my behavior is that for the guys sitting on the back rows, most likely will be targeted for questions at the end of a presentation. It's like at the school, right? So, well, it's always a pleasure to me coming to Barcelona. I have plenty of friends, plenty of family living here, although I'm living already for 5-6 years in the Netherlands. I'm Spanish as an origin. You can see it in my surname. Although my surname is not Spanish, it's French. It's fair enough. So let me introduce you to something that is really exciting. Let me introduce you to Uniku. Uniku is the first 3D tailored eyewear that has been launched in the world.
You are an individual. Not superior, not inferior, unique. Simply incomparable. Your eyes reveal your emotions. Surprise, joy, wonder. Illuminate when you see opportunity, see possibility, witness something completely new. Perfectly tailored eyewear provides perfect optical precision. Fits any face, any expression, any look, your look. Choose your color, choose your shape, choose your finish. Define your style. Celebrate being one of a kind. Uniku, 3D tailored eyewear.
Well, we used to say that an image speaks more than 1,000 words. A video speaks 5 times more than a picture. But a hands on the system speaks a lot more. So you see the system that it's on my left, on your right. I invite you to come over, and then Luisa from Materialize, she will be super pleased to do some demos for you. I must tell you that today we already have more than 90 optical stores across Europe that are using the system happily and enjoying with their end user. So, yeah, just a few words about Hoya. Hoya is a Japanese company that was founded in 1941. They were basically developing lens designs and optical systems. Our first product that was launched in the market was to equip the Japanese submarines for the Second World War. Okay, unfortunately, we lost the war, but that was not because of the optical systems that we had in the submarines. I must keep this clear for you. Anyway, after 75 years, you can see on the screen that we have more than 34,000 employees and more than 100 subsidiaries. And of course, Hoya is not just creating lenses for your glasses, it's doing much more than that. So within our divisions, we count on Seiko, we count on Pentax Medical, all the optical systems that are used for surgery done by Pentax also belong to the Hoya group. And of course, we are developing hard disk optical systems for your computers. One of our major customers is Apple. So if you have an iPod Touch or an iPod Classic, most likely the hard disk that is inside it is done by Hoya. Hoya is a very modest company. That's why we don't want to make this announcement publicly. But I can tell it to you. So about innovation, Hoya is really an innovative company. We have innovation about lens designs, personalized products. We have innovation about materials. So Hoya is very specialized in creating new materials, new coatings for your glasses, anti-reflection coatings, measurement devices to allow the optician, to allow the eye care professional to do a proper measurement and a proper adjustment of your glasses. We were the first to introduce augmented reality in the stores. By using your iPad, you could see how your vision will be affected by the different type of lens designs that you can have before purchasing them. And that was back already in 2012, in January 2012. We are also developing virtual reality systems to also show you how your vision will be affected with the latest designs of lenses by using this revolutionary virtual reality headset. It's the most complex, the most, let's say, advanced headset that you can find. Unfortunately, not on the market because this is very specialized just for optical stores due to this accuracy. Other systems to help the opticians to make a better refraction for you as well. And of course, more than 2,000 patents that are under our umbrella. So we really have a focus on innovation. And then we, 3 years ago, I remember, we came to our engineers in Japan and we said, we have a question for you. What if we could create the perfect spectacles by putting the lens first in front of the eyes and then build the frame around it? And then taking into consideration all the different needs that a patient may have. So based on your prescription, based on your functional needs, so what are you going to do with your glasses? Based on your previous experience, so how happy you are with the glasses that you are wearing today, to take into consideration to develop the new one. That will also ensure that the adaptation is automatic. Based on your ergonomics, based on your anatomy as well, but for the first time in history, not based on your frame. I can tell you today, 100% of the glasses that are sold in the market, you basically have your prescription, then you go to the wall, select your glasses, select your frame, and you put your frame on your face. Then you say, okay, I look nice, I look pretty, then I wanna have my lenses on. And then the optician is measuring the position of the lenses, your inclination, your pantoscopic angles, your frame face form angle, all those weird words that opticians are quite used to work with. And then we distort the design of the lens to make the best out of it, but knowing that there are limitations. There are always limitations. Probably the position of the lenses is not the perfect one. And we said, forget about it, please, put the lens in the ideal position to provide the best visual performance, and then we will build the frame around it. The frame of your choice. Of course, this is a co-creation journey. Hoya is very specialized in lenses. Hoya is very specialized in vision, in optical systems. But we have to partner with the best company in the world to make this happen. That's why we were partnering with Materialize, that it's one of the sponsors of this event, to co-create this story based on your prescription, based on your functional needs, based on the lens design, based on the software design, based on the hardware design, frame designs, of course, because the frames have to come, and we gotta have a very nice designer for them, and everything under a full digital platform. So everything has been created from scratch, from zero. That took 3 years, but now we are very proud to show you the end results. Hoya, as I told you before, we are innovators in personalization, big presence on the market. We have a global distribution. So basically, every single optician in the world can distribute the lenses produced by Hoya. Materialize, they are #1 in the world in 3D printing. At least this is what we believe. They are experts not only in 3D printing, they are experts in software solutions. They are experts in production. This is the global company that can provide a full package to you. And we're very pleased to partner with them. And you know, for the first time that I heard from them, you know, we have been working in the 3D industry for 27 years. And I said, no, that could be a typo in your presentation. 3D printing is something really new, coming from, I don't know, 5 years ago, 7, 10 years ago. That's not true. The first machine came into Materialize 27 years ago. So basically, when I was getting married with my wife. And still happily married, by the way. Anyway, we also have to count on one of the, let's say, most reputed frame designers in the European market. We counted with Hood. Hood is a studio design based in Belgium. They have a very good taste, they have a very good experience, but they are also very good innovators. They were, for instance, the first to introduce the laser cut frames in the optical industry. So we needed to partner really with the best companies we could ever find. And sharing the same focus for the 3 companies to improve the people's life experience through innovation. Well, what makes Unique unique? because I'm talking about Hoya, but the product is called Uniku. Uniku is the kind of Japanese-style interpretation of the word unique. Of course, if you come to Japan and you try to look for the word Uniku, it doesn't exist. We invented the word, but we try to make this Japanese twist to the word unique, because indeed, this product is a unique product for every single individual. It's a vision-centric design, the first in the world, the only one in the world that is offering vision-centric design. The frame is produced following the latest technologies in 3D manufacturing. And of course, the frame that you can see here, by the way, it's going to be introduced this weekend in the International Optical Trade Show in Paris, in Selmo. This is a new design that is joining the 12 designs that we already have for the first collection. It's also enabled by a digital platform that you will see over there, later on the scanner, and a very high-end definition scanner. The scanner has been specifically developed for this. Well, the target, as I said, is to offer the perfect vision. That's our goal. You can see here the results on your vision, on your binocular vision with the Uniku product, Uniku Vision-centric, compared to a standard frame-centric product. But going further than that, we said, okay, we gotta see if this is also better than the best product that is in the market. Now you see here on the right, the best product that you can find on the market, and all the distortions have been reduced with the new product. Basically, we are achieving at least a 10% vision improvement compared to the best optical product that is on the market today. And this is a fact. Before producing the product, before developing even, we ran a very interesting feasibility study. So we were offering in a blind study 2 glasses for the end consumer, one done with a, let's say, traditional way, and the other one with our Uniku system. And we checked the results. In terms of frame adaptation, you can see that all the results are far better with the Uniku product compared to the normal adaptation. In terms of vision, the jump was really incredible. You see that for far vision, intermediate vision, near vision, all the parameters were improved for the end user, and they saw it. Farther than that, how accurate is the production? Because this is really the key element here. So we can predict how your vision can be, but do the machines are producing the way we want them to produce? Well, the results, as an optician, I can tell you, as an educated optician, I can tell you the results were very impressive to me. Your inclination was perfectly respected with the end product, and further than that, the distance between the lens and the eye, which is one of the most critical points when adapting a pair of spectacles, was within range. Only 8% were out of range by 0.2 millimeters. So imagine that if the ideal distance would be 11 millimeters or 12 or 10, there were just a few that were out by 0.2 millimeters, which is really great. That's why we said, okay, the wearers are approving, so we can move forward, we can continue the development. This is the customer journey that we have designed in the store, in the optical store. Of course, when a consumer is entering the store, we have to attract the customer into the system, and the system is very attractive in design. It has also an embedded screen in the center that is launching videos continuously to attract the consumer, to better understand what it means. There's a frame collection to touch and feel. Of course, everything is virtual, but we have physical samples there, so the person can touch, can feel, can put them on their face as well. Of course, they will not be perfectly fitted because those are just samples, but at least we'll give you an idea on how it's going to work. Then we take the facial scan. We place the consumer in front of the scanner. The distance is around 1 meter, and we just take the shot. The shot takes in 0.2 or 20 milliseconds, and the calculation takes in less than a minute. What we're doing is to incorporate all those details and adapt the lens according to those parameters. I'm sorry for the model. but we spent so much in the development that we were running out of money, and then he said, Felix, if you don't mind, just stay there, and then we'll take a picture of you. Sorry, it's not the most pretty model, but that was the cheapest. So, as I said, the scanner is very precise, very accurate, and the scanning takes in 20 milliseconds. It has cameras, projectors, flashes, etc., to take the proper measurement here. So then we collect your personal needs. Of course, we're collecting your prescription, your lifestyle, so what you're gonna do with your glasses. It's even more important than your prescription itself. Then we collect also your reference points, your ears, your eyes, and then the scanner is taking all that into account to evaluate your pupil center, your minimum pupil height, all the parameters that are required to produce the product. Then it comes the nice time for the end consumer. They go to select the frame, and then the system is showing you the full portfolio of frames that are available for you today. Currently, we have 3 collections. There is the basic collection developed for us. That was the first one. And we already have 2 more commercial collections. That's Cabrio by Hood and We3D by Aoyama. And now I'm happy to tell you, because we just were authorized to share with the public, that a brand new, very good brand will join the platform in the coming month. That is Green from Denmark. Really well-reputed brand for the European market. So now you check with the virtual mirror how it's fitting to your face, and if you're feeling happy, and of course with the assessment of the optician, you can resize a little bit to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. You can tilt a little bit more to make sure that the fitting is perfect, but always preserving the ideal position of the lenses in front of your eyes. Then you change, you can take another frame, try again and again. You can change the size, you can change the color, you can change the textures, and when you're happy with the solution, when you're happy with the proposal, then we customize the lens for you. Of course, the lens has already the prescription, has already all the thickness calculated, etc., but then we give you the chance also to include additional coatings, like a coating to protect you against the blue light of the computers, a coating to protect you against the UV radiation outside, a coating to darken the lenses when you're going outside, inside, etc., to make it more personalized for you. Then after all that, optician is able to order. This is the ordering screen for them, so they could see all the parameters there. They can also personalize the engravings that will go on your frame, because it's your frame and it should have your initials, right? And after all that, after a few days, you will get a nice box with the end product. Basically, Hoya is doing all the assembling, Materialize is producing the frame, Hoya is producing the lenses, we assemble them at Hoya, and we send them to your optician. After a few days, you can collect your box with your glasses on it. Just a few remarks on my last 29 seconds, sorry. Today, the main challenges in the industry are this. So basically, manufacturing methods are leading to more than 70% waste. When you're producing a frame, all this is going to the garbage. It cannot be used. And also, the opticians, you know that more than 10% of the glasses they buy, even more than 20% of the glasses they buy, they are not able to sell them. At the end, they go either to the garbage or they are sent to somewhere else for a non-governmental organization or things like that. With this system, we can ensure that there is no waste. There are no models that go to the garbage. Everything is used for you, because everything is produced per order. Of course, the additive manufacturing benefits are really good, so freedom of design. You can basically design whatever you want. And also the time to market is super quick, super quick. Whatever you design today can be in the platforms tomorrow, 24 hours. This is an open platform, meaning that every single frame brand that wants to join, they simply have to provide their designs. They will be on the platform. The day after, they will be at the stores. Simple as that. For the end consumer, just as a recap, it has a lot of benefits: comfort, aesthetics, vision. For the eye care professional, there are many ways they can differentiate from the concurrents They are offering a very good quality of service. They can retain their customers, which is really, really critical nowadays. So this is probably the most difficult thing to do, to keep your customers satisfied, to keep your customers coming back to you, and profitability. I just want to leave you with the last sentence, last slide, that was said by Bill Gates. He said that technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. Well, okay, let me just rephrase a little bit and adapt it to the optical market. If we just replace a few words, we can say that technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the consumers, having an amazing shop experience, and motivating them, the eye care professional is the most important. And this is our mantra at Hoya. We are not here to replace the optician at all. We're just here to provide assistance to the optician so the optician will enhance the experience, will improve their professionality, will improve their communication, will improve the satisfaction of their customers. That's the most important thing for Hoya. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope that is interesting for you. I will be here for not so long because my flight is at 3 p.m., but I would be pleased to answer questions if you need so. Thank you.
Your eyes reveal your emotion.
Thank you, Felix. I'm sorry we've got to go.